Hey YouTube, this is Cresta, and this is the first deck profile of the channel since coming back. This is the Blue Eyed Maiden Prophecy deck that I've been main decking for a week. No, not even a week actually, like 3 days ago. I've been playing the regular build that Fraser Smith has been playing at Toronto, but I didn't do very well at the regionals around like halfway through. Went X2 like around round 5. So I went and bought 3 structure decks and put this together and played the rest of the rounds because I wasn't going to top anyway. And this build was a lot more fun. It was a lot more explosive and a lot prettier since the changes, and I liked it a lot. So without further ado, here it goes. 3 Little Boy Blues necessary. 3 Blue Maidens also necessary. 3 Temperance. And this is the small lineups that bring out the big beaters. So here's the big beaters. 2 Priestesses and 1 World would be the ratio. And 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon. I've only played 1 Blue Eyes because I really don't want to draw on the 2. I mean, I really don't want to draw on this at all. Along with World, even. So, and you know, you only need 1 to go off. So that's the monster lineup. The spells, pretty standard. 3 Crescents, 3 Secrets, 2 Masters, 2 Towers, 2 Fates, 2 Eternities, 1 Life, 1 Power, 1 Wisdom. People like to play 2 and 2 just to make sure they trigger Maiden a lot, but every deck searches these 2 cards out, and I mean, every card searches these 2 cards out, so it's not really necessary to play multiples of it, and you're not always going to draw on the Maiden. I play 1 Wisdom because, well, traps are big and relevant. I mean, somewhat relevant, but it's really not that relevant, and people will stop playing Dark Hole. And I also main deck another card which makes this card kind of obsolete, but hey, I need 1 of these to be searchable. You'll find out later. And I only play 1 power because I find myself powering up really only, what's her name, Maiden a lot. And even with 5 power up and masters it, it doesn't get her big enough to do too much things. And you only need like 1 power. I mean, just search it out constantly. This deck does. Too much search power. Love it. 2 dualities and a book. Like, not really much to explain there, actually. 2 wing beats to get rid of dead Blue Eyes, dead World, dead Crescents in my hand. Honestly, I don't like this card too much, but it's necessary evil. 2 Fiendish Chains and 1 Warning. And the card that I said replaces Wisdom, like in terms of practicality, 2 Saisons. Not only does it protect the monster from spells and traps, but also everything else, pretty much. Like also like monster effects even. One time I had World out, and it was against Dragon Rulers. Dragon Rulers can't get over this guy because he has 29 attack and their biggest beater is 28. And there's no rank 7 that's bigger than that, really. So the guy made a Big Eye and tried to take it. So I just flipped up Safe Zone and he couldn't do anything from there, and I just hit it. Next turn he tried to make Dragosack. I just Fate the Dragosack. Like, this thing makes sure that you always have a spellcaster face up. So Masters and Fate is pretty much always live no matter what, until they get rid of this guy. And when Safe Zone dies, I would just Wisdom the Spellcaster, call traps, and the Spellcaster lives, because it's unaffected by Safe Zone now. Other cool tricks, well, pretty much check out the lineup, really. Invincible World, like 29 B-Stick, Invincible Popper, I would never Safe Zone this guy. Or this guy. Maiden triggers off of Safe Zone, and it's just nice to have like something to bring out Blue Eyes every single turn. If, like, say you Safe Zone her, bring up Blue Eyes dies, just keep Wisdoming and powering her up. This is amazing first turn. Like, Secrets and this card even. Like, if, say I have a bad hand, these two cards, or these two cards, just, he searches out the tower engine, and then this just makes him invincible, so I just keep drawing 2 every turn. Or just keep fading every single turn, and just slowly keep getting advantage, like, just 1 card at a time. But eventually it adds up, and it helps me have bad hands, so I can draw into my engine easier. And also, Invincible Azure Eyes is pretty insane. Like, this is here itself is just pretty cool. So that's the trap lineup that I play. The extra deck, pretty irrelevant, but it's still kind of relevant. I only really make like 5 things. Like, heck, I only make 2 things, but it's nice to have. So, 2 Azure Eyes, broken. Okay, not broken, just really cool. 1 Herald, 1 Shining Elf, 1 Daigusto Phoenix. I never found myself making Gachi, ever. 1 Star Eater, 1 Blue Eyes, and Life, removing Blue Boy to bring back Maiden to make a Star Eater. 1 Crimson Blader, and that's really all I make. You could play more rank 8s, I mean level 8s, but I never really make them. Like, Crimson Blader is the only thing I've ever went into. I never make anything else, so I just play everything else as space filler. These guys come with me no matter what. My homies. Well, they're not like my cheerleading squad. And these guys, like, put wherever you want, really. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you want to be competitive, make a good extra deck. I never use it. But here is my Blue Eyed Maiden deck profile, the way I run it. It's pretty good. Like, I really like it. It's really fun. I think it has a lot of potential to be a good winner in regionals or YCSs. Just needs better piloting skills. So, yeah, Blue Eyed Prophecies, made by Cresta. Enjoy!